Speaking Thoughts Out Loud.
Who's that?
Created by Tramel Jumaine.
Yo, what's going on with it, family? What's cracking? Welcome back to another Speaking Thoughts Out Loud. And this is your boy, the one and only, yours truly, Tramel Jumaine. So let's go ahead and get it started. You feel me? What's happening? What
was what did he say?
He not D1. He
I ain't D. I don't work for Uber.
He said what?
I ain't D1. I don't work for Uber.
He said D1. We already there, huh?
Try to look like him, sweet. You know?
Is that why you brought this? Come on, man. Don't make fun of the guy, man.
I try to look like him, but
don't do that.
All he said was,
good,
we
though.
could do, Jim, what did you think? You saw the
We had what he said.
D2.
What did he say?
King, look.
You look like you got drafted for D4 basketball, right?
Not
These
D1
dudes.
good people.
But what about what he said, though? Is there any credence to is there any credence to what he said about
I don't care about what he said.
Okay.
That boy don't know me. I know his trick. You know, you're using my name for fame, it's all good, but you don't know me. You don't know nothing about my life. I do more in 1 month for people than he'll ever do in his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Yeah.
Like I really give back to the people. I don't care about none of the rhetoric he talking about. I grew up in the church. You're not gonna do none of that to me. But I really do a lot for the people.
Mm-hmm. He talked about lyrics.
I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
In real life, I do a lot for the people. Now let's line up to the statistics. You talking or you doing? You heard? You talk a good one. What have you done?
Yeah.
You dig? Yeah. You know what I mean? People I watch get killed that I grew up as my friends and things like that. I don't get scared straight. I stand up stronger and fight for my people and do for my people every single day. Miss me with the rhetoric about what I do in my music. I get money off my music. Don't tell me how to make my dollars. But what I do for the people, from my heart, can't nobody tell me about. At all. And I've been doing it since I got in this game, even before I got in this game. When I was buying my dudes, my close ones, long john shirts and Scully hats because we didn't have no money on Christmas. And that was the Christmas gift. You heard? For everybody.
Talk about it.
Them Christmas gifts then turn even to way bigger things, but that's not what we hear about. I don't like to hear people mention my name, especially when you don't know me. Because that's very touchy.
Yeah.
You gotta watch whose names you mentioning out here. You heard?
Yeah.
Because my little cousin might not like how you mention my name. You heard? And then he might want to slap a dread out your head just because he don't understand that you're using my name for fame and he don't understand that.
Yeah.
There's a certain way to go about certain things when you're using certain people's names.
You
And
feel
I'm not
All
promoting
right,
violence.
so that was Jim Jones responding back to on Sway in the Morning, responding back to what D1 said when D1 mentioned his name, like really briefly mentioned his name. With Jim Jones, he lost he got to take this L on that one. All right, he really got to take this L on that one because to send threats to this man when this man did not threaten you in no way, shape, or form. Only thing he mentioned was what you speak about in your lyrics, because you do talk about, you know, clapping niggas, you know what I mean? Doing all this to niggas and all this shit. Don't get me wrong. I am a Jim Jones fan. You know, I've listened to his music. You know, Ballin' is one of my all-time favorites from him, right? But with this right here, he got to take this L, brother. Jim Jones got to take this L. How you gonna send threats to someone that wasn't even saying nothing about no threats? All he said was the content in your lyrics. In the lyrics, he didn't mention nothing about, you know, what you do for your community. Nothing about that. Now, here it is, a grown-ass man in his damn feelings. Getting upset because somebody unknown unto him, unbeknownst to him, mentioned or said something about his name. And truly wasn't disrespectful. Jim Jones got to take this damn L. You can't sit up here and send threats to some damn body just for mentioning your damn name. That's some coward ass shit. That ain't gangster, homie. That was a trash ass response. Straight up. We all know that music have a major impact in people's lives. Music is the soundtrack in people's lives, right? We can all agree with that, right? Some of your favorite artists, their favorite songs, right? It's a soundtrack to your life at some part in your life at some time. But if we gonna sit, if we gonna sit up here and talk about being real, we gotta keep it 1 trillion. Fuck keeping it 100. We gonna keep it 1 trillion. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, how are we gonna sit up here and say that we gotta stop gun violence, we gotta stop the violence, we gotta stop this and stop that? I'm tired of losing my people. And your people get clapped, get killed, you crying tears. You wonder why it happened. Lord, why? But under the same breath, in your music, you talking about causing harm to somebody else's family member, somebody else's brother, father, son, cousin, or whoever the case may be. It's the hypocrisy. How you gonna promote gun violence, but at the same time you want to be against gun violence when one of your loved ones get clapped? That don't even make no damn sense. Now, that's been an artist. It's been someone who makes music. Like I said, I'm not a no damn body. I'm not rich or famous. All right? But I've been making music and doing music for a long time. In my earlier days, I used to rap about the same shit. I got this one song called I Got On My Army Fatigues. Talking about clapping somebody because but I grew from that. My mind grew. And once my mind grew, my content and my music changed. We got to be 1 trillion% honesty. Jim Jones got to hold his L for threatening that man. When that man ain't said nothing foul, he didn't disrespect that man in no kind of way. He didn't say Jim Jones, old bitch ass motherfucker. Jim Jones, he ain't say none of that shit. All he said was, in your music, you promote violence, you promote genocide, you promote the same thing that you cry about when one of your loved ones get killed. Where's the lying at? If we gonna be grown men about it, if we gonna be grown folks about it, then God damn it, we gonna be grown folks about it. We gonna talk about it. We can't be sitting up here and being so damn hypocritical when you know the truth. Yes, they get paid millions of dollars. They get paid money. They is in the entertainment business. We know that. That's not a secret. That's how they get their money. Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm a fan of Jim Jones. Yeah. Ballin' is one of my all-time favorites. You feel me? But damn. We gotta be honest in this damn conversation. Jim Jones gotta take this L. He gotta take this L. That was wrong. Threaten that man for nothing. That was wrong. He was wrong for that shit. He was wrong for that. And like I said in my last video, I stand with D1. 1 trillion%. That's the goddamn truth. The content in the music is not lining up with what motherfuckers be trying to say on that positive shit. When your people get killed, you crying. You want to know why. He killed my man. He killed him. But then again, in your music, you promote the same shit that got your homie killed. Hey, that's what I'm. You know what? I'm done, man. I digress. Damn.
Speaking Thoughts Out Loud.
Who said that?
Created by Jamel Jumaine.
Hey, do me a favor real quick. Like and subscribe so you can keep up with what's next. Come on, man. Think. Thought you just gonna slide up out of here without liking and subscribing.